There were these these lights, like Christmas lights.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist in any other mosque.
Is there anything distinctive about what you're wearing that says I'm an imam, or?
Every single one of you is going to be in a position where you can make a difference.
Morality, ethics, piety, noble character, these are things that really aren't centralized with people of leadership, but are decentralized and are expected of everyone.
What's your name?
Muidwa.
And what does that mean?
35. I'm Muslim.
Muslim. And you're a Christian.
I'm just as interested to learn about Muslims and Muslim faith as I am interested to see sort of the different kinds of Christians that will be here. But I'm really interested too about how people are treating the texts.
I think the first thing to do is maybe I'll give you 5 minutes or 4 minutes to, if you want to read through the text. It doesn't say that Cain brought first fruits, it says he brought an offering.
So here, that jealousy was the reason that he thought that because yours is accepted, mine is not accepted, so I'm going to kill you.
قال إنما يتقبل الله من المتقين. Now that verse is one that actually is of great significance in Islamic soteriology, if you like, in that there's a lot of deathbed anguish among Muslims in view of this verse. God accepts only from the righteous. So I may have done lots of prayer and fasting, but is any of it acceptable? In which case I'm no better than the man who didn't do any of it.
There were very few people that actually suggested that we needed to deal with the differences in the different groups, and that we actually needed to think about how people of different cultures could relate to each other.
O humankind, this is addressed to all, not Muslims only. O humankind, we have created you male and female, and appointed you races and tribes, so that you may know one another. Surely, the noblest among you is in the sight of Allah, is the most God-fearing of you.
Because one of the interesting things that happens when people clash very often is underlying it is the different interpretation of the same history.
Everybody's just moved into groups to discuss what Ida and Saif Manali have been talking about. So Ida's just given them some questions, and interestingly the Christians are being asked to reflect on how a Muslim might think about the early expansion of Islam, and the Muslims have been asked to reflect on how Christians might feel about that. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with.
What do you want others to know about your faith?
Huge question. Me and my colleagues are here to present to you about Islam and what Islam actually means to us.
If you want to speak to God, do your 5 daily prayers. But if you want God to speak to you, make sure you read the Quran.
The word ulama is the plural of alim, right? Which comes from ilm, which simply means knowledge.
You should learn your religion, don't inherit it.